Well, good morning, all of you world geographers out there. Hope everybody is having a great day. Um, Wanted to post this video for the next couple of days' activities. Today is either Wednesday the 24th or Thursday the 25th, depending on if you are an A day or a B dayer. Okay, so let's look at what we're doing today. First of all, I'm going to try to keep this announcement up for the rest of the year. If you failed the first semester, you can recover that credit by going to the World Geography Credit Recovery Google Classroom. Only if you failed the first semester and you need to make up 1 or more 6 weeks. Click on the invite link down below. Know what 6 weeks you need to make up, read the directions, and go to work. Guys, the activities are easy and can be done pretty quickly. I have not posted the 4 6 weeks credit recovery activities yet because 6 weeks is just done, okay? But I will post them hopefully by the end of the week. The Google Classroom link is right here. Please, 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 telling you those activities are easy to do, okay? And you can gain your credits. Today, we're going to focus on climates and vegetation in Northern Europe. We'll use a political map of Northern Europe and cross-reference it with a climate map and vegetation map. I'm going to go through all of that here in a second. This will help us understand what it looks like and feels like in this region of Europe. You'll use the maps given to you as well as simple internet searches to help you explore Northern Europe's look and feel. This should be a really easy activity for you to finish during this class period. Please, some of y'all are doing a good job of this, but please try to focus on getting activities done the day they are assigned so you can keep up. When you're finished first of all, you do attendance. I haven't posted the attendance down here yet, but I'm going to. This video is going to be in attendance. So when you're finished with attendance and when you're finished with the Northern Europe climate and vegetation activity, then try your hand at this Northern Europe map quiz. Okay, I will show that again here in a second. You guys hopefully did that the other day, certainly as well. So after attendance that has this video on it, you're going to go here. This is the Northern Europe climate and vegetation. So basically what you're going to do, you're going to follow the direction in the boxes to answer questions about Northern Europe, okay? You'll have to do some internet search. Do not copy and paste answers into the boxes, okay? A lot of y'all have been doing that, and most of y'all have stopped. Thank you for that. That will result in a 0 until you get it right, okay? So all you have to do is type the answers in. Why do I ask you to do that? Because when you type the answers in, you have to read the answer, it processes in your brain, and then your brain has to tell your little fingers what to type, and then you type it in, and then you see it again. If you copy and paste answers from the internet or whatever, all you do is highlight and copy it and paste it, and so it doesn't go through your brain. So there you go. So we're going to follow the directions in green. Okay, you're going to try your best to label the countries of Northern Europe without using anything but your brain, okay? Try your very, very best to fill these in the best that you can without using anything, okay? Then, when you've done, even if you can only do 1 or 2, or if you have to guess, then search for a political map of Europe, okay? A search would be countries of Europe, or political map of Europe, labeled, okay? And fill in the rest. So you'll get this done first. Then this will be your political map that you're going to use to reference the other maps, okay? So you'll use this map to help you answer the questions about this map. Okay, so let's look at this. Use the vegetation map. Here's the vegetation map here. And vegetation map key. Here's the vegetation map key to the right to help you. Okay, now you're going to answer this question about all of these regions. What is the most common vegetation type in the following locations of Northern Europe? So what we do, if we don't remember where the Scandinavian Peninsula is from yesterday, then you may have to look that up, okay? So then what you do is you find the Scandinavian Peninsula, Okay, and you figure out which are the most common vegetation types. So I come over here, I figure out where the Scandinavian Peninsula is. What are the most common vegetations? Maybe that's the Scandinavian Peninsula type. Okay, so what I do, and that is the Scandinavian Peninsula. Okay, so I'm going to look for the most common. Let me reduce this just one more time so I don't have to go back and forth. 85 should work. That works a little bit better. Okay, so I'm going to look over here. All right, so I've got a lot of green, a lot of light green, a lot of purple. This isn't the lightest green, so let's see what we have over here. Oh, so all I do is I look what these say. I see that I have coniferous forest, and I see that I have tundra. Okay, so and then I would type those in right there. Okay, that's obviously, it does not say that. Okay, so do that for all of those. You're going to tell me Iceland, and you're going to tell me Ireland, and you're going to tell me Latvia, and you're going to tell me the most common vegetation types in United Kingdom. I'm going to list two, the ones that says list two. If it doesn't say list two, you can only list one. Okay. Then we're going to look at. Then we're going to figure out what that means. So you maybe in one of a second ago we said tundra. Okay. Well, then I got to figure out a country where that tundra can be found. Okay. You can do that by looking up here. Okay. There's a lot of tundra there. What country is that? Well, I named that country as number 5 over here. Okay, there's a lot of tundra up here. What country is that? Well, I named that country with number 1 over here. So you can cross-reference that. Okay, all right. If you don't know, okay, so I would put a country where that's found, whatever country that is. That's a secret language. Okay, I'm not going to copy and paste. I'm going to find a definition. All right, so all I do is do a quick search. Tundra. Tundra definition. Bang. And this is the part where you got to make sure you don't copy and paste. Okay, here's a pretty good definition of tundra. So go ahead and you can write that in, but you must type it in. Do not copy and paste it, please, because I don't even have to read this to put it in, and I haven't learned anything if I copy and paste it. So please make sure that you type that stuff in. Thank you very much. So then I would take that definition and I would type that definition. Uh-oh, what did I do? Let's go back. I think I hit, back. What did I do? Let's do that. Sorry everybody. And I'll delete that, and I'll delete that. There I am right there. All right, good. So, I went on the wrong one again. Okay, so anyway, so I just typed that in right there. Cool. And then we want to see what it looks like. I'm going to insert a picture of the vegetation type here, okay? And if you forget how to do this, I'm going to do it again, but when you're on your own, if you forget how to do this, there's a video right here that's going to do exactly what I'm about to do, okay? So I'm going to click on here. I'm going to insert. I'm going to push image. I want you to do image in cell, not over cell, because in cell puts it right in there. So I'm going to do a Google image search, and I'm just going to type in tundra. Not the truck, please. All right. And I'm going to insert that into the cell. Any of those images will work. That's a good one. Now you're done. It's a pretty simple thing. Now you see what it looks like. Okay. All right. All right. So let's go down to the next part. This should not take you that long to get that part done. Let's go down to the next part now. Now you're going to do the same thing, but you're going to look at climates of Europe. Okay, so let's look at the directions. Use the climate map. There's the climate map. And the key on the right, here's the climate key to help you answer the following questions. Use your political map from above to help you. Okay, so name at least one climate type that is not in Northern Europe. Now remember, we're talking about Northern Europe, okay? All these up here that you guys did, all the places up here, the countries that you labeled up here. Nothing in Western, nothing in Eastern, only Northern Europe for all of these exercises, okay? So you're going to name one climate type that does not exist. Just look for the colors that aren't there in Northern Europe. So then you're going to name 3 countries that have a subarctic climate. So I would look what a subarctic climate is, what it looks like. Okay, so it is light purple. Okay, so I see subarctic, oops, this is not in our region. I see a subarctic climate here, here, I see one here. Okay, so I would name 3 countries. I would name those 3 countries. Okay, and you're going to do the same thing with the rest. Okay. All right. Then, kind of like we did above, we want to remind ourselves what these climates are. Okay. So, for example, I just looked up subarctic. We just did a subarctic, so I'll do that one. So let's go to here, subarctic, and let's go ahead and put in climate. There it is right there. Subarctic climate definition. And there is the definition for a subarctic climate. Okay. Once again, please do not copy and paste. Only type these things in. It helps you learn them that way. Okay. All right. So that hopefully will be an easy activity for you guys to get done today. Okay. I'm trying my best to create here, at least in the beginning of this 6 weeks, activities that can be done within one class day. We'll go back to projects too, but trying to kind of get those things that can be done within about 30 or 40 minutes, sometimes more like 20, maybe sometimes more like 50, but you ought to be able to get this one done. So then once again, when you're finished, okay, so you've done attendance, you've done Northern Europe activity, then try your hand at the Northern Europe countries quiz game. Here that is right there. Okay, and you'll click that below. It says click on Lithuania. I got it right the first time. Remember, if I don't get it right the first time, it's going to help you out. Uh-oh, that's not it. Yeah, that's it right there. Good. Okay. Then if you are not sure, for example, where Iceland is, oh, that's United Kingdom. Maybe that's Iceland. Nope, that's Ireland. Maybe this is Iceland. Nope. Oh, okay. That's the one way up there. So go ahead and click on it. What that does is it helps you. When you click on one wrong, okay, make sure when they tell you what country that is, take note of it. Okay. Make sure that you do that. So this is the last thing that you do. This is ungraded. So if you don't get to this today, that's okay. Make sure that you do this today. This is graded. Okay. And that is that. So today's agenda, number 1, do attendance. I'll have it posted in a second. Number 2, the Northern Europe climate and vegetation. That's a graded activity. Please do that by the end of the day today. Then number 3, Northern Europe countries map quiz game, the one that we just did. It's not graded. It is only for practice. We will have map quizzes coming up for grades, so please pay attention to that. Hope everybody has a great day, and I will see y'all in Google Meets. So right now, go back to Google Meets, and we will talk.